Good morning, children. So now, about the substitute teacher, I think it's not going to be a thing. And today we are going to look at the text about Paul and Silas. All right. So we are going to basically read from Acts chapter 16, 1 to 40, but I'm going to go like verse by verse. I'm only going to do 3 verses because there is where my whole thing is coming from. Okay. How was your week? It was nice. It was good. All right. So Act 16, verse 16, Act 16, 9. Act 16, 9. And a vision appeared to Paul in the night. A man of Macedonia stood and pleaded with him, saying, "Come over to Macedonia and help us." Now, after he had seen the vision, immediately he sought to go to Macedonia, concluding that the Lord had called us to preach the gospel to them. Therefore, sailing from Troas, we ran a straight course to Samothrace, and next day came to Nepholius. And from there to Philip, which is the foremost city of that part of Macedonia, a colony, and were staying in that city for some days. And on the Sabbath day, we went out to the city, to the riverside, where prayer was customarily made, and we sat down and spoke to the women who met there. Now a certain woman, now listen to this one. Now a certain woman named Lydia had. She was a seller of purple from the city of Thyatira, who worshipped God. The Lord opened her heart to heed the things spoken by Paul. And when she and her household baptized, she begged us, saying, "If you have judged me to be faithful to the Lord, come to my house and stay." So she persuaded us. Now, from Adi penye tumesoma, it's where Paul and Silas meet a woman called Lydia. Now Lydia aliwapasuade. Kupasuade ni kubeg. Please kuja ukae kwa nyumba yangu. So after Lydia amewabeg, now it happened as we went to pray that a certain slave girl possessed with a spirit of divination met us, who brought her master much profit by fortune telling. This girl followed Paul and us and cried out, saying, "These men are the servants of the Most High God, who proclaim to us the way of salvation." And this she did for many days, but Paul, greatly annoyed, turned and said to the spirit, "I command you in the name of Jesus Christ to come out of her." And he came out that very hour. But when her master saw that their hope of profit was gone, they seized Paul and Silas. And dragged them into the marketplace to the authorities. Authorities were Isotimes. And they brought them to the magistrate and said, "These men, being Jews, exceedingly trouble our city." So let's go to verse 26. So Paul and Silas, they were taken to the marketplace, and of course they were arrested and beaten. So when they were arrested and beaten, they were taken to the jail. Now verse 26 says, "Suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened and everyone's chains were loosened." Now there was an earthquake because Paul and Silas, like in verse 25, Paul and Silas were singing to God hymns and praying. So you know that story. Paul and Silas were taken to the prison. Then they prayed and sang. Then all of a sudden kukakuwa na earthquake. You know what an earthquake is? Earthquake is when the rumbling of the ground starts shaking. And for the earthquake to appear, from learning, inaanzianga from the core of the earth. So ndio ifike kwa surface ya hapa, inakuwaga imetake a long process. So you imagine singing moved God's heart such that he shakes the foundation of the earth for a son. For like Paul and Silas to pray and sing, that moved God, and it made him akafanya earthquake ikuje ndio hao wase wakuwe free. So when earthquake ilikam, the chains of these people loosened because they sang, and the singing moved God's heart. You understand? You're getting me? So let's go to verse 28. But Paul called. Now, see, the chains broke. Now, see, of course, in a jail, there's normally an attendant, like the soldier. So when the soldier had the earthquakes, akaenda kaangalia, hey, these people are not here. So he started crying. He wanted to even commit suicide. Then in verse 28 we see, but Paul called with a loud voice saying, do yourself no harm, for we are all here. Because this soldier aliona wase hawako. Then akajua, mimi nitauliwa nao wasi wenye wamewaleta hapa juu, wakiwapata hawako na wao ndio wameniambia niwalinde, it's going to be trouble for me. So he wanted to commit suicide. So Paul akawambia, Paul decided to tell the soldier, verse 28, panda juu, verse 28. But Paul called with a loud voice saying, do yourself no harm, for we are all here. So God was speaking out of Paul, like, we are all here. It's not normal for a prisoner to just afunguke chains, then akuja kwambie, no, we are all here. Don't commit suicide. It's all right. It's not normal. So for Paul doing that, it made this, let's go to verse 29. It made this soldier ask, what? I want to be saved like you guys. There's a part the soldier says, I want to be saved like you guys. So here we see, through God working through Paul, it brings salvation to this man, the soldier, and then in verse 30 he says, and he brought them out and said, sirs, in verse 31, sirs, what must I do to be saved? Now the soldier is talking because this is abnormal. That has never happened. Earthquake inafanyika, mtu get free. That has never happened. He has never seen anything like that. So he asks, sirs, what can I do to be saved? Because it's like the saving power, the salvation you guys have is what is making all this happen, which is abnormal. I want this abnormality also. So he continues and says, so as I've told you, God is working through Paul and it brings salvation to this man. Salvation which is permanent. All right. My main theme is God's news with for good results. For good results, ini for good result. Like for good, like for temporary, no permanent. You get for good, for G. So this salvation is brought to this soldier and his household for good. Then we go to verse 33 as I finish. And he took them the same hour of the night and washed their strips, and immediately he and all his family were baptized. That's another for good result, like for permanent result. This soldier was baptized with his family. All right, this soldier was baptized with his whole household. So for our good results here, we have seen through moving God's heart with something that comes from our heart. See, Paul and Silas sang, when you have a clean, a pure heart desire, like the way they did, they prayed and sang, it moves God's heart, and through moving God's heart, God will give you a for good result, because that's what he does, and because we are sons. You've understood, and that was my teaching for today.